Hello, Professor, and this is Mary Loc. Today I'm going to do the presentation about our lesson plans and my class. I am gonna teach it ESL third grade classroom, and in this lesson plans, the subject is science in elementary school. In this presentation, I assume that I'm a student teacher and I'm talking to my student and they call me Miss Mary. Yeah. Hello class, welcome back to Miss Mary class. And so our big idea today we learn about reptiles, especially tortoise and a turtle. So how to know the differences between turtle or tortoise? Have you ever wondered what the difference is between a tortoise and turtle? And so why do we have the different names for the reptiles? Scientists give each reptile its special name because of a few important differences. And you see the picture on the left slide, you see turtle and the tortoise. They look some similarity, but they have some differences. So this is the reason why they have different names. And so in this lesson we will get to know more why it's called turtle and why it is called tortoise. So tortoise and turtle in similarities, they are reptiles. You see their shells both have scale on the shell. You see they have a hard shell covering, and both types of these animals also lay eggs. See the picture. So they are reptiles, they both have scales, they have hard shell covering, and they also lay eggs. For the differences of tortoise and the turtle, we have the symbol differences for the tortoise. For the shell, they have dome heavy shell, and for the turtle, their shell is light and streamlined. Their feet, about the feet of tortoise, they are short, sturdy, and bendless. For the turtle, their feet flipper like a webbed feet, and most of tortoises live on land, but most of turtles live in the water. For the turtle differences, we see the comparison table. For turtle is an aquatic and marine form because they dwell in water. For tortoise, it's a semi-terrestrial and freshwater form, but most of tortoises live on land. For the size, turtle size in smaller size, but tortoise size in larger size. Turtle has hard, sharp carapace. Tortoise be somewhat avoid carapace. It means top shell. For their legs, the turtle, you see, fork and hind limbs are modified into paddles. It helps them to swim. For the tortoise, their feet are not modified to paddles because they live most of the time on land. For the head of turtle is partially withdrawn into shell, but whereas the tortoise can be completely withdrawn onto shell. Some turtles are flesh eater. It means they can eat both meat and plants. For the tortoise, they are herbivorous. It means they eat only plants. They feed almost entirely on vegetation. we will watch more video clips to learn more the tortoise and the turtle in differences. We see tortoise whale on land. And where is the turtle live? In the water. Found mostly in Asia and Africa. For the turtle found mostly in Africa and America. Turtle live in the sea, in the ocean. We see the tortoise dwell on land, whereas the turtle live in the water. Tortoise found mostly in Asia and Africa. Turtle found mostly in Africa and America. And they live in the ocean and the sea, so they are called sea turtles. They have large dumbshell shell, and most of turtle their shell are flat and streamlined. Shell of the tortoise are heavier, but the turtle shell are light. We will review a little bit more. The feet of the tortoise are short and sturdy with bent legs. For the turtle, their webbed feet with long claws. Especially you see the lifespan of the tortoise is 80 to 150 years. The longest living tortoise in more than 300 years. For the lifespan of the turtle shorter is about 20 to 40 years. The oldest was only 86 years. You see the lifespan of the tortoise very long. They live very long. I mean the tortoise, you see. Okay. Then we come back to our lesson. Here is some of the differences we learn. Okay. So this activity, take out your worksheet I give you right now and fill in the blank with some vocabulary. Now we will practice to do tortoise and turtle in similarities. So for first sentence, there and here the picture I brought you. So you see the picture about snake, lizard, crocodiles. So what group they are? Reptiles. Their shells both have, you see, they have half shell? No, I don't think so. They have half shell, right? But in this sentence is scales. You see, both turtle and tortoise have scales. Both turtle and the tortoise have, which one they have the same is the hard shell coloring. Yeah. And both type of animals also, what picture you see? You see the egg, so also lay eggs. So we will do the next worksheet to write down about tortoise and turtle in differences. So for the tortoise, listen to me carefully. They are in large size. Okay, for the turtles, they are in small size. For the tortoise, they live most of the time on land, but turtles live most of the time in water. Tortoises usually have strong and round feet, but turtles usually have long and webbed feet like flippers for swimming. Tortoises are herbivores. This means they eat only plants. Turtles are omnivores. This means they eat both meat and plants. Some turtles are flesh eater. In this sentence, flesh, you see what flesh it means meat. Some turtles can eat meat. So I will repeat again for the differences. They are in large size for tortoise. They live most of the time on land. Tortoises usually have strong and round feet. Tortoises are herbivores. This means they eat only plants. For the turtle, they are in small size. They live most of the time in water. Turtles usually have long and webbed feet like flippers for swimming. Turtles are omnivores. This means they eat both meat and plants. Some turtles are flesh eater. And after you finish, you can color your tortoise in brown and turtles in green. Use your crayon. I give you. Okay. I will repeat for the similarities again. For the similarity, tortoise and turtle are reptiles. Their shell both have scales. They have a hard shell coloring, and both types of animals also lay eggs. Here are the similarities. And for differences, tortoise are large size, turtle are in small size. They live more time on land. For turtle, more time in water. Tortoises usually have strong and round feet, but turtles usually have long and webbed feet like flippers for swimming. Tortoises are herbivores. This means they only eat plants. Turtles are only omnivores. This means they can eat both meat and plants. Some turtles are flesh eater. Okay, we will watch one video about the difference between tortoise and turtles. Yeah, you see herbivores for the tortoise and omnivore for the turtle. Live on land. Yes, the tortoise live in water. Is turtle. Long claws is the tortoise have fin and webbed feet. Is a turtle to swim.
Welcome to Thera Planet channel. In this video, we are going to talk about what's the difference between a turtle and a tortoise. Tortoises and turtles are both reptiles from the order of Testudines, but in different classification families. The major difference between the two is that tortoises dwell on land, while turtles live in the water some or nearly all of the time. Before continue this video, please hit subscribe button first so you know when we launch new videos. The bodies of tortoises and turtles are both shielded by a shell, the upper part of which is called carapace, with the lower portion called a plastron. The carapace and the plastron are attached by a bridge, which means that though the head and limbs of a turtle or tortoise may be withdrawn from the shell, the whole body can never be totally detached from it. These reptiles are generally reclusive and shy in nature. The most important thing to remember about tortoises is that they are exclusively land creatures. They live in a variety of habitats, from deserts to wet tropical forests. Unlike most sea turtles, which take to land only when they are laying eggs, tortoises don't have much to do with water other than drinking it and occasionally bathing in it. However, not all land turtles are tortoises, thus box turtles and wood turtles have been called tortoises, though they are not considered tortoises today. But that's a matter for another day. Differences in habitat. Turtles live some or most of the time in the water, while tortoises live on land. Both turtles and tortoises lay eggs on the ground. The mother will dig a burrow and lay 2 to 12 eggs there. The future hatchlings will stay inside the egg for 90 to 120 days, incubating on their own. Once the incubation process is complete, they dig their way to the surface. Tortoise mothers provide protection to the hatchlings for about 80 days, after which they survive on their own, but turtle hatchlings are on their own from birth. Differences in physical characteristics. A tortoise has a dome-shaped shell and short and sturdy feet. Its legs are bent instead of being straight and directly under the body. A turtle has a flat, streamlined shell and limbs that are quite similar to a tortoise's, but the turtle's feet are webbed and have long claws which provide a good grip upon floating logs and help the reptile climb onto riverbanks. Some turtles might even have flippers, as is the case for the pig-nosed turtle. Tortoise versus turtle shell. The shells that cover the body of these reptiles are very important as they give researchers a fair idea of how these reptiles live. As turtles generally prefer to live in water, the shell of a turtle is flat and streamlined to aid in swimming and diving, while the shell of a tortoise, which lives on land, is rather large and dome-shaped to provide protection from predators. Also, the shell of a tortoise is quite heavy when compared to a turtle's shell, which is lighter to avoid sinking and to increase swimming speed. Differences in diet.
Is the turtle shell slide to let them swim the water and they could not be sinking?
Most land-based tortoises are herbivores, while turtles can be both herbivores and carnivores. Reproduction of turtles versus tortoises. The eggs from a turtle are somewhat soft and leather-like, similar to the eggs produced by other reptiles. Turtle hatchlings stay in their nest on their own for 90 to 120 days. Female tortoises dig burrows in which they lay anywhere from 2 to 12 eggs. Hatchlings take approximately 90 to 120 days to incubate within the ping-pong ball-sized eggs. Difference in lifespan. Tortoises can live about as long as humans, around 60 to 80 years, but some have been known to live for over 150 years. The longest verified tortoise lifespan was 188 years. In contrast, the common lifespan of a turtle is about 20 to 40 years, while sea turtles average 60 to 70 years, with about 40 to 50 years of that required to reach maturity. While it is sometimes reported that tortoises have lived for over 200 years in captivity, confirming the validity of these claims has been difficult. Most tortoises can live over 100 years in captivity, but living beyond that age requires carefully controlled, nurturing environments. As pets, both are kept as pets, though small turtles are more commonly owned. Tortoises are actually easier to care for, but more expensive to own. Both require owners who are willing and able to keep a very long commitment. As such, neither is recommended as a pet in many cases. Geographical distribution: tortoises are found mostly in Asia and Africa, while turtles are found in Africa and America. Turtles are primarily found in tropical and semi-tropical climates, similar to those preferred by most lizards, as they require warmer external temperatures to maintain proper body warmth. However, some turtles are known for hibernating during colder weather, usually alongside riverbanks. Tortoises are not known for hibernating, as their habitats are almost entirely warm, though some species can greatly limit their metabolism during periods of little or no food and water. Thanks for watching.
Okay, after watching video, let's review the lesson with Miss Mary. Okay, for the first question, here are some multiple choice question and true false question. So let's practice carefully. Okay, for the first question, what does overalls means? You see, the first letter is H, but we don't call it her. Real now is overalls. What the overall means? So let's try. Is blank? Let's check. No arms. Try again. So the right answer, which one you see? It's A, right? Herbivore. It means animal that feeds on plants. Let's check. Yeah, great job. Here, herbivore means an animal that feeds on plants. Yeah, there are lots of animals that only eat plants. For example, see the picture. Horse, rabbit, or cow, deer. They eat only plants, so they are called herbivores. For the number 2, what does omnivores means? Omnivore does mean is flesh eater? No, try again. Omnivore means an animal that feeds on meat and plants. Is the right answer? Let's check. Yeah, great job. Yeah, it's B. Omnivore means an animal that feeds on meat and plant. You see the picture. Omnivore includes it bears, raccoons, something like that. How about human? Is human a human omnivore? Yes, human we are omnivore because we can eat plants and eat meat. Let's review 3 of these new words. Herbivores, it means animal only eats plant. Omnivore is animal eat fruit, plant, and meat. We are human. The chicken are omnivore. Yeah, the pig, they omnivores. For herbivore, only rabbits. You see, horse, cow, elephant, because they eat only plants. How about carnivores? Carnivore, they eat only meat. For example, lion, tiger. Yeah, snake, they are carnivores. So question number 3, where does the turtle live? Where does the turtle live? Yeah, I see number 8. Lake river is the right answer. Desert, I don't think so. Ocean, maybe. Let's check. Maybe we missed one more answer. So the right answer is C, A, and D. Yeah, let's check. Yeah, great job. So the turtle lives in the water most of the time. This environment such as lakes, river, and oceans. You see the picture. For question number 4, where does the tortoise live? Let the river know. There's yeah, sometimes let's check. No, try it. Mountainside. So the right answer is D. Yeah, think carefully. Is B or C? D. Right, great job. Yeah, the tortoise live on land and such as deserts, grassland, sand dunes, and mountainsides. Here the picture, they live in grasslands, on the rocks and dunes, something like that, and in the desert for the last pictures. For question number 5, the tortoise usually have long and webbed feet like flipper for swimming. What do you think about it? No. Tortoise, I remember they have hard and sturdy feet. They could not swim. Yes, so it's for yes. False, because the tortoise usually have strong and round feet. However, the turtles usually have long and webbed feet like flipper for swimming. Yeah. See the first picture is tortoise feet. They have strong, round, sturdy feet. But the turtle they have long and webbed feet like flipper, you see, for swimming. Question number 6. Some turtles are flesh eater. Turtle, they are omnivores, means they can eat both meat and plant, and some of them can eat meat. Yeah, it's the true answer. Yeah. Some turtles are flesh eater because they are omnivores, which means they can eat both meat and plants, and flesh means only meat. Yeah, see the picture, they can eat insect, fruit, vegetable, and fish. Yeah, we see the baby food can eat fish too, and fruit, vegetable. The turtles are in large size. You think it's true? No. The right answer is false. Yeah. Because tortoise are in large size, you see, and turtle, whereas the turtle are in smaller size. But we see the littleback, we only have littleback, they have big size in the sea, most of sea turtle, but most of them are smaller size, smaller than the tortoise. The littleback is an exception, but most of them they are smaller size than the tortoise size. The turtles lay egg, but the tortoise do not lay egg. You think? False. No. Yeah. Because turtle and tortoise also lay eggs. Both of them also lay eggs. Yeah, we see the first picture turtle, the second picture is the tortoise. The tortoise eat both meat and plants. No, because the tortoise they are herbivores. Yeah. So they eat only plants. Yeah. Herbivores, animal, fish only plants. For the 10th question, both tortoise and turtle are reptiles. Yes. True. You see, they are reptiles. The same with snake, crocodile, lizard. Yeah. Then turtle and tortoise, they are in the same group, reptiles. Okay. So we finished our lesson today, and in the next time we will learn about more animal, about reptiles. So goodbye class and have a good day.